Okay, hi, this is Bethany, and I'm gonna be doing a video on my nightly routine for my chickens. So I just started 8th grade. I have 5 chickens. That's my sister and her Celica. I have 2 Bear Rocks. I bought these as chicks at Southern States. They old chicks. And they're really good laying hens. They lay an egg a day. Big brown eggs, about that big. Huge, like almost jumbo. And I have a silky pullet who's not quite laying yet. 2 Nankins. A cock, because he's not quite laying yet. He's about the size of a quail. Pretty small. He's got nice bright yellow feet. He did not pass on the signature trait of my chickens. He did a little bit. They always have a red line down their legs. And this is his mom. We don't have a rooster. I should say that. She's almost 2 years old. You can see her legs starting to pale. But she does have the signature red line from our Nankins. Her name's Little Chick. She's like my little BFF. Her and 4 other eggs are sitting underneath the mom. The mom had spurs about that long, and she poked a hole in her egg when she was about 16 days and inked it underneath the hen. And so I sealed it up with some candle wax, put her in the incubator, and I hatched her out myself into my hand, and she's been my best pal since. And I had a rooster here, and he gave birth, and they had this little baby. So she's now had a baby and everything. And I want to breed this one because he's got some really nice qualities that my other rooster didn't have. So I want to breed him with her to get some real good chicks, some more hens. And I also want to try to breed him with my Silky. This is not full grown yet. And my Silky, I don't know how old she is, to be perfectly honest. I bought her and they said she's 6 months old. She hasn't laid yet. She's got little blue ears and everything. But you can see, like, on her head, she's starting to grow a little bit of a comb. Not really, so. She's even got her little tag that came with her, so I think we're going to have to cut that off in a few months. Anyway, going back, get away. Come. These girls are waiting to be put up first. So, I had to separate them. Oh. This is perfect size. Yeah, this is starting to fall apart anyway. These are the size eggs she lays. They're like, really almost bright white. They're a lot bigger than button quail eggs. Button quail eggs are like, this is probably about the size, a little bit bigger than a $50. So, it's pretty big for a Nankin. I was told there were Saramas by the breeder, but I've been tricked. It actually turned out to be Nankins. Okay, so, this is a rabbit cage. And originally, I had this panel to separate the Silky and the Nankins. But as you can see, they're kind of buddies now. So I don't need this panel anymore. But these, not vanilla, they help keep flies away from the coops during the day. Which is kind of nice, so I don't have to worry about them getting attacked by flies. So I have one in the front. Oh, and that hole, I have to fix that later. One over the door, and one right there. And that door is an egg collection door, but as you can see, I have 2 little beds, so it doesn't really matter. So my eggs, I don't have any egg trays down at the moment. I filled all of them up with eggs, and I began to sell them. So usually I just stick them in this tray for, okay, so you know feeders, male feeders at Tractor Supply, the egg is about the size of that. Pretty small. Okay, so I feed them Layana, which is a really nice kind of feed. I like a waterer for every 3 birds, so they get a waterer. And any dirty bedding, like I'm not one of those totally disgusting people, but I don't care picking up chicken litter. They like their beds 2 separate sides. They just always like that. So they're on opposite sides. This one has dirt in it, but it's still useful. So I like, I'll put that one on the side like that, but I would prefer to have 2 waters now while I'm at school, so that's it. I tried building this, but it's like weird. I'm gonna have to redo that. And one thing that I actually am gonna use, this is their container, which is simple little tray. I'm actually using that if I get some button cloud. Perfect size stuff. Like I said, they're fed Layana. That brown feed. I've been using this scoop. And these big horse feed scoops. I found it on the side of the road actually. Picked it up, cleaned it, took it. Along with the feed, and this is for both chickens. Add a handful of oyster shells. Sometimes, as a treat, I add a handful of scratch. As soon as I get home, they get a free range, so they don't get free range. That's gonna be plenty. Okay. Each chicken gets about 5 ounces. These guys eat about 2 ounces. She eats 3, and they eat 6 ounces, 6.5 ounces. That's plenty. And I use that metal feed trough, my big one. This one. If there's some leftover feed, so I take it out and put fresh feed in there. Their coop is pretty simple. You can't really see it. These are 2 nest roosts, a little giant nest box, feeder, and a waterer, which is this one. Goes right here. And I clean out this bottom because it gets really dirty sometimes. And I knew that was going to happen, so most of the time I use other things. My chickens require a really high-protein diet. They probably get, I'd say, about 30%. I calculated with them free ranging, they get about 20% protein. So they get a lot of protein from every day. These are good. Come here. This is Dolly. Dolly Molly. And, wait. Okay, so this is my little, door that I put them in through. Right there. And just toss them through there. Besides being there during the summer, they are fed a limited amount of food because they get free range all day. And they're fed for this. This is what I was called my chicken feeder thing. There's some food in this pod in the very back one. In the front one, there's and I have a little, it's like a really thin pan. It goes in, it gets them about 2 minutes to eat, and they're pushed out, and the new homes are put in. Oh, okay. So I don't know if you'll be able to see this or not. We're going to set up our mouse trap, and I'll give you an update on my mouse trap and my chickens tomorrow morning. It's going to be really dark, so just inform me if you have any questions in the comments below. Thanks for watching.